Moving on to announcements. January 9th, in-service day, no students. January 10th, district CDA meeting, 6 o'clock, right here in the Fairfield Administration Building, Conference Room A. January 15th, Martin Luther King Day, no school. February 1st, board meeting right here in the Catherine D. Milligan Room, 6:30. Board member comments. Mrs. Burning Miller.
I'd like to thank Mr. Napier for joining us on the board, and I'm excited to continue to work with the rest of the members, but also super excited to join you on the board and have you grow with us and learn more about the great district that we all serve. And, you know, I'm happy that we all successfully made it through the holidays, and the second semester is starting and students are getting ready and preparing, some preparing potentially to go off to college very soon. So I just want to wish everybody well and continue on with the great school year we're having for the best school year ever.
All right, great, thank you. Mr. Napier.
I wasn't prepared, but like I said, after working here for 22 years, I know Mr. Smith really well, Mr. Rice, working with him. And I don't think we could get two better people to run this district. I want to keep it that way. That's one of the reasons I ran for the board. But no, I'm very happy.
Great, thank you, Mr. Napier. Mrs. Gundrum.
Happy New Year, everyone. Glad to see everybody. Welcome, Mr. Napier, to the board, and we're looking forward to working with you. I was very sorry to miss Mrs. Shorter's last meeting. I had another event that I was scheduled to be at. So I just want to say publicly that it was an honor and a privilege to work with her, and I'm going to try not to cry. I probably would have had I been here, but she will be missed. So thank you, Mrs. Shorter, for all of your work.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Gundrum. Well put. Mr. Clark.
Yep. Welcome, Mr. Napier. As fellow board members have said, glad you're on the board with us. Look forward to serving with you. I'm excited to continue on in 2024 and serve as vice president, so I'm really honored and appreciate that opportunity. Always excited to come to these board meetings and learn more, present more, and get the community involved. So kids are excited. Got half a year left. My kids were excited today, coming home knowing they have another day off tomorrow. So I believe Dr. Rice is in charge of that part, right? I am. Yeah. So I told him to thank you for that. But it's going to be a great year, great second half of the year. So keep trudging through, kids. You're almost there. And I've got a senior that I don't want to go too fast because it's really flown by already. And a lot of you can attest to that. So she's already talking about schools and buying prom dress, and that's in May. So it's flying by, so hang on. So glad to be back.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. And that's a good reminder that we're only here for a season or two, right? Mm-hmm. And we move on to the next grade level or to the next challenge in life. So a new year begins the second semester, and here we go, right? So good luck to the students and teachers, staff, all involved. Welcome, Mr. Napier. Welcome back, Mr. Clark. It'll be a strong board. We're looking forward to all the things that we've done in the past, and we're going to start tonight with some additional training. I think that'll be great. So now I will ask to recess to executive session to discuss the discipline of public employees, 121-22G1. A motion to convene to executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Clark and Mr. Napier. Mrs. Lane, call the roll.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Napier?
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum?
Yes.
Mrs. Birding Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes. We will adjourn at 5:58. That's right. We started early this time. And we will come back to public session after executive session. No more business to be done, but again, to have our OSBA board development program. Thank you.